Hi, in my today's video, I would like to speak about different embossing powders, and I would like to give some tips for new people who are new in heat embossing, what to buy and how to orientate in all different products. So, imagine that you never saw embossing powder, you never touch embossing ink pad, you don't know anything. If you're a beginner and you meet embossing powder brand, you will see that we have tons of different products. And for beginners, I always say buy embossing pad to try it and buy some basic stuff like embossing pen. Embossing pen is the same ink like in embossing pad, but it is in the form of pen. And buy refill. If your embossing pad will be dry, you just unscrew this and there is roller with the ink, and like this you can refresh it. This is, I think, the basic. From different embossing powders. Always it's good to have clear. You can use then all different pigment ink pads. For example, Memento Lux. And when you stamp your image, for example, in red color and you want to have some nice emboss image, you will sprinkle clear embossing powder over it and you are done. Then white, opaque, white, bright. This one is just amazing, and heat embossing with white powder, there are lots of lovely backgrounds which you can make. It's great for card making, scrapbooking, for any kind. And choose some metallic color. Metallic colors like metallic gold rich are beautiful and really, really great. And then choose color according to your card making, scrapbooking. Everybody has some favorite colors. For example, I like this sea turtle. This is my favorite. And this mix called fizz. There are like tons of different colors. How you can orientate in embossing powders by wall? There is always name, and under the name there is number and something in here in bracelet. O means opaque, M means metallic. It means that this color is opaque, so you cannot see through, and there are some metallic particles inside. This one, O, it's opaque. When you stamp it, you cannot see through. This one has letter T. It means transparent. When you stamp and heat embossed, you see, I scribble something, then I stamp and heat emboss, and I can see through this powder. Always the mixes are marked according pigment. So here are really lovely sparkling glitter, but it's transparent because the color, this purple color which is inside, it's transparent. You can see through. For example, here again opaque, matte. You cannot see through. Metallic. And there are metallic particles, but there are also some sparkles. You see how it's shining? I can go through some inks in my swatches, but there are also two special embossing powders, white and black puff. They are special because they are like puffy, fluffy. They are growing. They are not so nice, flat, but they have structure. There are also products called changers, sorry, my English, but this is something very special. So these two, black and white puff, very, very funny, a great for mixed media. Here is, for example, in the navy, new blue color. There's color by Alexandra Renke, yes, Diana's Love, Metal in a Flame, lovely color. This is Judith's blush, no, Gitty's powder. Again, Alexandra Renke, this is Judith's blush. This is opaque yellow, classical white, bright white, classical gold, silver. I love all these sparkling colors. These are, I think, new. Yes, Be Mine by Katrin Puller. This is All That Jazz. You see, I will not show all the names. I'm using a lot these swatches, and sometimes I'm touching to art. You see how beautiful. There's mixture with white and black particles, which are opaque. Lovely, lovely, lovely colors. So always choose according what are you doing. If you are more into matte, opaque colors, not mixtures, choose some opaque color. If you are into mixed media, there are lovely mixtures by Set Apter, or this new Ancient Jewels embossing powders, Fizz. This is my favorite. I don't know why, but it's beautiful. I think it's Decadent Ruby, no, Flaming Luster. For mixed media, look at this. Isn't this beautiful? You can achieve really, really awesome effects. I will just flip through. See? Metallic inside. So I wanted to show you and explain what you should buy if you are a beginner, how you can orientate in all embossing powder. There's one product which I didn't mention, and it's this mixed media embossing brush. And this is embossing ink, and you can apply it with this brush. But always be sure that you don't have too much of this ink, because it's a bit of oily, I can say. So I'm always cleaning like this brush before I'm applying. It's great if you are making mixed media, but it's also great if you are working with chipboards. It's super for chipboards. So I hope you can now orientate in WoW embossing family. Of course, there are lots of another products like flocks, like different metallics, foils, sorry, sparkles, different kind of sparkles. But today, just embossing powders and different kinds of them, opaque, transparent, and metallic. And now you will always know what to buy. So thank you very much for your time. I hope you liked this video, and I wish you a nice day.